Right. So I actually have to say this is take three. The first time I started to record this video, I saw my neighbour cross the road and I got completely distracted. And then second time, my postman posted something through Letterbox and that seemed to throw me off track. And so this is my third time. So third time lucky that I will actually complete this video. And I think perhaps I need to be a little bit less nosy of what's going on and just be a bit more focused on what I'm doing right now. So now that I've got that out of the way, my video is about the race to nowhere. So I was I was reading Kate Northrup's book called Do Less, which I really enjoy. I think she's great, and I'm a great fan of her mother too, Dr. Christiane Northrup. She's written some such amazing books about the wisdom of our bodies, but that's not what my video is about. My video is about that sentence, the race to nowhere. And when I read it in Kate's book, it really stopped me in my tracks because I'm really aware that I'm rushing in my life a lot. So, there was a time, probably yesterday, and I was taking George and Emily to school, and there's like two routes I can go. There's the non-rainy route, which is through a park, which is just so lovely. It's, acres and there's woodland and they love it. And I much prefer it too. And what I noticed on the walk, and I wish I could say it was just this time, but probably isn't. Actually, definitely isn't. About 3 or 4 times I'm saying to them, come on, hurry up, keep up, chop, chop. And I think anyone that's got young children know that, walking anywhere can take longer than it needs to. But I was almost thinking, as much as they wanted to smell the flowers, I was just wanting to kind of get them, the race to nowhere. Well, this was the race to school, and it didn't need to be in the way that I was handling it because, we'd never been late for school. We're always at least 5 minutes early. So it really would it have been such a big deal just to let them to stop and enjoy their environment around them. And I think what I realise is that is how I can often live my life when I'm in my head racing somewhere where it's not really that important. So rather than enjoying the my surroundings, looking at trees, breathing things in, watching, little flowers. Well, I'm not sure I ever really want to watch little flowers, but, watching birds. I guess my point I'm trying to make is rather than constantly trying to get somewhere, how about just stopping and enjoying where I am right now? Because I think that when we allow ourselves to be present in the moment rather than racing to nowhere, we have a really different experience of life. I know I certainly do. And actually, for me, it's about coming out of my head and being present in my body. Because when I'm present in my body, that's when ideas come to me, creativity comes. It means I'm not living this life of speed, duty. Does it really matter that I have to race to the supermarket to get this? You know what? We can make do. So I guess the reason why I'm making this video is just if you notice that you are racing around and perhaps racing to nowhere like I can often do, perhaps you could just take some time to breathe and ground yourself in your body and just notice how different life feels. Wherever you're going to so quickly, is it really life or death?